Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Mainframe Defenders. In the last episode, we started playing Mainframe Defenders. We covered the options which were available to us when we were going to play the game. We selected 4 squad members for our team. We started a new game on normal, and we covered this screen showing how to select the missions, what it means, what the game's presenting you with, what this difficulty is, and how that differs from the main difficulty of the campaign when you select a new campaign to start. We took a look at our squad. We covered upgrades briefly. We took a look at the fabricator. We went ahead and fabricated something as well. We covered some of more of the game basics, and we did 3 missions, and we were successful at all 3. We didn't lose a single squad member. Came rather close at the end of that last mission that we went on. I made quite a few mistakes as well, but we did it. We did it. Let it be known that I am not an expert at Mainframe Defenders. I am at best a normal player at this point. Any case, we're going to do some more Mainframe Defenders now. I figured we'd do at least 2, maybe 3 missions per video. There was a total of 17 missions per run, by the way, if I recall correctly. So that means about 5 to 6 videos or so for a run. I figured we'd probably do at least 2 of them to show off this game. So, right, before we get going on the next mission, though, I think it would be helpful if we review what our squad consists of. So, to that end, similar to what I do for Fell Seal Arbiter's Mark, there will be a comment down below from me, pinned here on YouTube, which will have a timestamp in it. You can click on that timestamp, and it will bring you to where we skip this review, and you can go ahead instead and click on that to watch me think about what mission we'll do and then do that mission. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our squad members again. So we have Tira. She's got the level 1 upgrade of a plus 4-second move range, and it costs her 5 heat to have at the end of each round in order to balance that out. She's still armed with the ray gun and her heavy reactor. She needs the heavy reactor in order to fire the ray gun because it's 3 action points. She has an adaptive sensor, which helps her crit more often, 80% chance to crit with the ray gun, and does an extra 40% crit damage as well. She also has deployable cooling, which I didn't really get to use very well, or very often in the last mission, because she kept being suppressed by the spiders with, what is it called? Prop damage, which reduces her movement by 2 and robs her of her second movement, and I always felt like I needed to move her, so she didn't really benefit from this. Hopefully that won't be the case this time around. We have Trimus, using his autocannon that he started the game with. He still has the armor plating that he started with as well. He has not been upgraded yet. He's got an acid cannon now as well, and it's a blue level acid cannon, so it's the tier 2 acid cannon as it were. It's better than the original white one that we had picked up. Does corrosion damage, does an okay amount of damage, it's not very much, but it's something, and decent range. It also applies to interference, reducing the damage of whatever he decides to target with it. Useful if he's fighting something that has a lot of armor, which his autocannon is not very effective at dealing with. And he's also got some thermal ammo, so these weapons will give a little bit more heat to the enemy whenever they fire upon that enemy. We have Aegis, who has also not been upgraded at this moment. He's still armed with his needle. It's a 1 action point weapon without a cooldown, so you can fire this twice if you want, and it only generates 10 heat, and it applies that internal damage dot effect on someone. It only ticks once, but it's a really nice weapon for dealing with enemies who have a high amount of life and have no protected internals as a armor when we're fighting the enemies. He's also still got the repair kit that he started on, which, as we've seen, repairs 8 hull for damage and removes all status effects from the enemies, from our friends when we use it on us. He's picked up an overclocking kit, which has a 2-turn cooldown and grants the target +1 extra damage for all the damage rolled on a weapon whenever it fires. And we gave him the heavy autocannon at the moment. His singular needle doesn't give him too much heat, and occasionally when he uses the repair kit, he doesn't gain any heat on that round. So the heavy autocannon is given to him at this moment just because he can afford to get that heat and maybe fire this and then recover slowly over a round or two later. And a Lotaeri. He's still using his magnetic cannon, which fires twice and applies improved interference to a target. He's got an acid infuser, so whatever weapon does damage to a target, even if that's 0 damage, as weird as that is to say, it will apply 4 corrosion to the target. Effectively, putting 8 corrosion on a target whenever we use the magnetic cannon. He's also got a Morana. This is a 2-turn cooldown item. It provides only 20 heat instead of 25 to Lotaeri when he fires it, and applies 25 corrosion, 29 with the acid infuser, and applies 2 armor breach, lowering the armor of the target this was fired upon by 2. He was upgraded once as well. Squad units gain 1 armor. So Tira has 1, Trimus has 5, Aegis has 1, and Lotaeri has 1. You don't see here, by the way. You'll only notice those upgrades when we're in the mission itself. Over here in the Fabricator, we are still currently locking the Crucible, and we are locking the armor plating at this moment. I kind of really want the diffuse sensor. I wouldn't mind. This is a fantastic item to give to Trimus, actually, instead of that thermal ammo. But I do like the Crucible very much, and I also kind of want the armored plating. So I guess, okay, well, hold on. So, with that said, I'm going to quickly stop the recording because I'm done with the summary. Alright, everyone. I've done a lot of thinking about this, and I think we're going to spend some of this matter building the Crucible. Let's go ahead and produce this weapon. Does no damage, does not crit, has a range of 5. When fired, it adds 20 heat to the user. However, it also gives the user the holder of it, 40 max heat. When it damages an opponent, it puts 2 plasma residue on them. It increases, if an enemy has any plasma residue on them, they'll increase their heat by 20 each turn. If it's overheated, it deals 5 damage per stack of plasma residue, ignoring armor. So that would be 10 points of damage. It applies 100% of whatever units that fires this current heat to the target upon dealing damage. We're going to go to Trimus, and we're going to drop the thermal ammo, and we're going to drop off his acid cannon. We're going to give him the Crucible. Oh, actually, you know what? We might as well keep him having the thermal ammo at the moment as well. Over here for Lotaeri, we're going to use the acid cannon instead of the Morana. This is actually a very difficult choice. But the acid cannon will do, with the acid infuser, will do 4 plus 26 corrosion damage, which is still enough to kill a Acrid upon shooting it once. And because it does a little more damage and a little less corrosion, it can handle more different types of enemies than the Morana would be able to handle. It also is another weapon that now Lotaeri has that still inflicts improved interference. So no matter what weapon Lotaeri fires, that target suffers damage reduction. And we'll leave the Morana over here. Well, I guess we could equip it to Lotaeri. There's no reason not to. If I really need that corrosion damage on a target, rather than to try to inflict a little bit of this damage to it. Okay, and I'm going to lock the diffused sensor. Oh, there's a repeater here, too. Darn it. The repeater's nice, also. Increases the, as you can see, the number of shots for all burst weapons by 1. So Trimus would fire this weapon 4 times, not 3 times. And this would be fired 4 times. It's not 3 times. Wow, actually, maybe I want that instead of the diffuse sensor. They're both good choices. I do want the armor plating for Aegis still, so I don't want to simply... I don't want this to go away. Let's lock the repeater. We'll give that a try this time around. Okay. With the matter spent, we're going to go ahead over here and destroy the maintenance station. It's 94 matter. That's the main reason why I'm doing this. But we might be able to use the plasma autocannon on Trimus later on. Probably not until he gets the second rank skill unlocked, because in particular for Trimus, he has this upgrade, which is at the end of each turn, removes 1 status effect. As long as he's only got 1 status effect on him, it would remove the plasma residue that the plasma cannon would apply to him. So I'm tempted to give it to him. Tyria has the same upgrade down over here, so she could also benefit from the plasma cannon if we decide to give it to her. We'll see. The real issue is the random nature of the removing 1 debuff, because it might not be the plasma residue one. We'll see. Alright, but the laser cannon also, it's a decent weapon if it comes right down to it. So we might give this to Tira. It's got greater range, and it can still crit, although she only will have a 40% chance to crit with this, and not an 80% chance. Alright, so let's go ahead and destroy another maintenance station. This sector serves as a repair base for the infected units. Destroying this base will reduce the infected units' retention rate. Alright, and it looks like there's no going through any of these walls, so let's head on south. And there's enemies in the room in front of us, so that means the moment we walk in here, combat's going to start. Okay, so let's use an overclocking kit use on Trimus. We'll move you... here. And make another hole for us. That's a Praetorian. I don't know if I want to fire on it right away. I think I'll wait around to begin fighting. We have a repair bot and another Praetorian down here. I might be able to move here safely with Tira, but I don't want to take the risk that I accidentally activate them. Okay, there's a station we're interested in. All right, so we're going out to the right. All right, well, let's start the fight. So I can't quite reach the repairman. Actually, I could with Tira if I'm willing to have Tira take some damage. She could, on her double move, she can come down here and fire at it. But I don't think she... Oh! She's not gonna kill it! That reminds me, everyone! This is our first upgradable, upgraded robot. Do you see the plus symbol on it? It's got a special upgrade. In this case, it has the hull upgrade. Plus 20 max hull. This time the repair station also has an upgrade on it. It's completely random. It's got a damage upgrade. That doesn't help it, because it can't shoot. But this does prove that the upgrades that units get are chosen randomly from the same pool of upgrades. I'm glad that doesn't have the health upgrade. Alright, so I think we kill this Praetorian to start then. Can you do that without Trimus? I think so. Alright, so Tira is going to start us off by firing on it. Lotaeri will move down. He's got range here, so I think we will move him here. We can inflict 20 to 24 points of damage with the magnetic cannon. But I'll also inflict 22, 26... Actually, it'll be a little more than that with the magnetic cannon because of the corrosion. I think we want either the magnetic cannon or an acid cannon. Let's fire the acid at it. It's got 35 hit points. It has 15 hit points left. Okay, it's now quite dead. Trimus will move you over here. And you'll fire at the Praetorian here. And we'll make a hole, so we can move around a little bit easier. And Tira, do I want to move you into that? I think I do. Okay, the bulwark walked up and slapped Tira around a little bit. No debuffs on her, though. Let's use our overclocking kit before we get started, and we'll use it on Trimus again. Wouldn't mind killing both the Repairman and the Praetorian. And I think we can manage to do that this round. Let's have you... Actually, we'll move Tira first. Okay, no. Let's move Aegis first, back this way. Fire once on this. Lotaeri will move up, and we'll fire, I think, the acid cannon. Tira will move all the way over here and kill this for us, or rather set it up to be killed. Trimus fills the gap here and lets the Praetorian have it. And we end our turn. Now Tira has her second move still left, as you can see here by that green green square. So she should burn up all her heat this turn. You sneaky git. Well, we're going to do something you should never do in an MMO. We're going to chase the enemy. Let's move you here, Trimus. And stop that Praetorian from reaching the repair station. Let's use the Morana on the bulwark, which will lower its... I fired the acid cannon. I fired the wrong thing, because I hit the wrong hotkey. Alright, let's move you over here then. Tira? I wanted the Morana because of the armor breach. We would do a little more damage with these two against it, but it'll be okay. Perfect. Aegis can move over here, and we can kill it. And that's it. That's all we need to do. We'll end the turn. That's quite a few enemies. An Acrid, 2 heaters, and an upgraded spider that does heat damage. It has thermal ammo. And another one that does not. Alright. I think we make a hole with Aegis. And we'll use our overclocking kit on Lotaeri. I don't really want to have to slug it out with these enemies, but we're going to need to spend 1 round fighting them before we can begin moving into this room. I really don't want to be slowed down by these spiders trying to get over here. Okay, I think we'll use Trimus and just pummel this heater a bit. And then we'll move Trimus away. Maybe here, in case we need him to tank for us. Tira should do enough damage to kill that heater. Let's have her do it. Just run, Tim. I think you just run with the rest. Okay, 5 turns to reach and destroy the repair station. I think we continue to try to move away and get around the corner here if we can. How is the spider upgraded? Extra hit points. Okay. They can move up to the door. They have a 5 range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as long as we're over here, they won't be able to reach us this turn. Let's clear a shot for Lotaeri. Okay, Lotaeri, let's have you use the Marana this time on the heater. Good. That heater's destroyed. We'll clear a space. Where can you go? Okay, you can't quite reach me. Yep. The objective is the most important thing. We need to destroy that repair station. Again, we really do not want reinforcements to spawn. We will have a hard time dealing with them. So as long as we can keep ahead of these enemies chasing us, we can deal with whatever one manages to get within the range of my squad. We can probably down it as we continue to move up towards this repair station and the fabricator. Okay, so, Aegis. Let's have you use your overclocking kit to start on Trimus. And open a hole so that we can have Tira get up in this room easier. Tira can then move up and fire on that. But unfortunately, Lotaeri cannot assist this turn. So, okay. But we'll destroy it next turn. I think I'll be okay with that. Alternatively, I think these two might be able to down a heavy spider. Not that one, though. Too many hit points. Actually, if I misjudge that, and I can't kill the heavy spider, the repair station will just heal it. So, we should... Oh. Okay. Let's do this first. Trimus... Oh, and how's this one upgraded? The heat... Extra heat damage. That's the one I would like to kill, if it comes down to it. Let's move you up here, Aegis. Tira, we're gonna move you up, and you're gonna fire on that after all. Lotaeri. If I move you here, you can hit this one. Let's move up. And we'll take out this spider. Alright, Aegis, let's use a repair kit on Tira because she has to move up and destroy that repair station. She cannot do it. Uh-oh. Okay, we have a heavy spider in the way, which we... Oh no! Which I can't really get rid of. So... We have 3 turns, though, and the repair station can't repair itself. So we can maybe deal with some of these enemies instead, then, since now we have to. Let's put Aegis in the way. And they'll either fire on him or they'll move around to try to fire on Tira. And Lotaeri needs to be moved so he's not fired on by the Acrid this turn. Or at least if it's gonna have to move up twice to do so. Okay, let's take out that damage dealer of theirs. Tira is not prop damaged. Okay, so I think Aegis is gonna fire on this incredibly resilient heavy spider. And we move him away. Tira will move up. Oh, we have to move up again if I want to fire on this. If Tira crits that spider, Aegis can move up. We'll have another turn before I have to kill. Before I absolutely have to destroy it. And if Trimus is up here, let's think. If he's here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, he will not have the movement necessary to reach the repair station. I think Tira can probably take 3 attacks to him. That's 24 damage at most. But it's only going to be 2 of them, because Tira's going to just... okay. Let's move Aegis up. And kill their upgraded spider. Okay. 4 enemies left, but we're gonna get another heavy spider spawning from the fabricator. Alright, so... Tira. Do we have you try to gun down the fabricator? I think we can probably try that. Because we're going to destroy at least one of these spiders with Lotaeri assisting. Aegis? I don't know if I want to use the overclocking kit right now or the repair kit to make sure that I don't lose someone. I don't... the heavy spider that spawns will not be able to fire this round. And Trimus is not going to be much of a tank because we can't really... he can't really block for us at this moment. Let's move you up. Let's move you up here. Trimus. We'll move you... Actually, where's my overclocking kit range? Okay. So, let's move Trimus here. We'll use the overclocking kit on him. And we'll fire on this one. Trimus. You won't kill it, even if I do max damage with you. Alright, Tira, let's charge you up. Didn't crit, unfortunately. So let's... Oh, it did crit. Oh! Right! The spiders put a debuff on you, which reduces the maximum damage your weapon will ever inflict to 20 while it's on you. So I should have repaired Tira. I don't think she still could have killed it even with the crit. Let's use the ass. Should be the magnetic cannon, Tim. hurt, Aegis, but you're not going to be... Oh, you can be fired on by this one if he moves all the way down, but I don't think we'll have to worry about that very much. It's gonna attack Tira. There's nothing I can do to stop it. Let's just move you up here. We could use the Crucible on it to show how that works. Sure, let's do so. So, the Crucible currently inflicts actually damage because we've used the overclocking kit so much on Trimus 4 times. So it's going to do 4 damage, and it's going to apply the plasma residue on it, and it's going to also put Trimus's current heat on it. There we go. So as you can see, he's taking 3 damage from corrosion and 17 from overheat next turn. It won't quite die automatically next turn. So we'll just finish it off with Lotaeri. Alright, it's done. Well done, team. $94 matter, a plasma autocannon, and a laser cannon acquired. Okay. Now what? So... the plasma autocannon is risky to take so early. Trimus would earn... it's sneaky because it's 30 heat. But I can also cleanse that with Aegis. Using the repair kit. So maybe we'll go ahead and give it a try now. So let's try using this over the autocannon. He'll pick up 3 min damage and 6 max damage. I think the range is also slightly worse. Range 5, not range 6. I think we'll still try it. Now, do I want to give the laser cannon to someone? It's a single fire weapon only. But every time it strikes a target, it inflicts more damage to that. It gains damage. Plus 3. You know, Aegis fired this only twice last time. Maybe he should have the plasma autocannon, especially because the needle... Well, no, because he's not going to have this at all. He's going to have the armor plating. Actually, let's produce the armor plating now. Oh, actually, before we do that, let me see what's available to us for a mission. If we can get one via the mission, I won't have to produce one. And there is one here. But I'd have to repel the assault. That's a tough thing to do so early on in the game. Ooh. And power management is a nice squad upgrade, so I am tempted to come here for this instead. $91 matter, armor plating cooling kit, or 75 matter and power management. But this would also save me 120. Because I wouldn't need the armored plating. I think we're going to go here. We'll try a hard mission. You guys will get to see what a hard mission is like. It's not going to be easy. Let's just say that. Why don't we not take all of this? We'll leave on Lotaeri. We'll leave the Morana behind. And we'll take the laser cannon instead. If we're going to do the hard mission, then I don't need this locked any longer, in case there's something better here. Oh, there's power management here as well. And that's technically the better thing to lock, because this is 110 matter, as opposed to the armor. We could actually build this right now, Tim, if you wanted it. Do you want this? I wouldn't mind actually having other upgrades for my troops first. I think we will give Aegis 8 max hull. Makes him a bit more tanky, which we'll definitely want him being when we do this hard mission. I'm thinking, do I want to move the laser cannon to Tira? But I don't know what I drop on her to have this. We could drop the deployable cooling. I just have to manage her heat a little better. I could drop the ray gun, in which case I'd also be dropping the heavy reactor. She wouldn't need 3 action points. The only problem there is that we're not really taking advantage of the fact that this weapon almost always crits when we fire it. And this weapon does less damage for a while. We have to fire it 3 times in order to have it deal more damage than the ray gun does. No, we'll leave her as as she currently is. Maybe... No, we'll go with this. Alright, we're gonna have a lot of heat on us. We're gonna have a lot of heat on us. Let's save that. We're not producing that now. Alright. Let's go ahead and try this mission. And repel the assault, that's hard. We get 91 matter if we win. There's no guarantee of that. We'll earn armor plating, which will save me a bit of cash, and a cooling kit, which I don't think we'll attach, but maybe we will. Alright. Let's go. Network analysis indicates corrupted units nearby. Transferring control to Hannibal. Alright, so... the enemy is going to start, and is already, beginning to beam in enemies. We need to find a good place to hold up, and... I would prefer to find them before everything is teleported into us. And we're dealing with, like, 20 enemies all at once, because that's going to be really hard for us to win. There's heaters around here. We haven't seen these yet. These apply additional heat to targets within their AoE each turn, us and the enemy. I see a cooler over here and here as well, so I kind of want to move in that direction. We've also got some suppression fields. These add armor to units within 5 tile range, which can be really useful. This will give us more resilience. So I'm thinking to start... I think we move towards the coolers. If we're in the coolers and the enemy isn't, they might be taking heat. I mean, we'll want to destroy this heater because I don't want, it's right near a cooler that I don't want both effects happening at the same time because I think they cancel each other out. So... Tira, let's have you come down. If I move you here, that's in range, probably not in line of sight. This is probably the better spot. Hey! Holy crap! We see them! We want to get down here as fast as possible to begin destroying these things before they have a chance to attack us. Okay, we found the first room they're teleporting into. I cannot stress how important it is that we get there immediately, because we want to kill enemies before the rest of them are on top of us. But we might end up having to fight in this room. That's a bad room to fight in, because the enemy will be benefiting from the suppression field if we're trapped in this room. If we can kill this scorpion and then move to the left, I think that's what we want to do. Now, to get down there quickly, though, I would like Aegis to be able to help with that. I think we move Aegis here, and he destroys these two pieces of terrain. Or we just use Tira to help with this. She only moved once. Oh, that's fine, Tim. So she'll lose some of her heat. She'll lose all of her heat by not moving her. Lottery, 25, 20, 25. You lose 20 a turn? Oh, because we haven't, I think, done something with you. But when I fire, yeah, you go back to 10. Okay, so we see a scorpion. We haven't seen a scorpion yet. A scorpion is it does a good amount of damage for one of these bots. And it applies, what is it called? Armor breach to a target. Yep, 7 through 10 damage, close range of 4, 15 into self, but as you can see, applies 1 armor breach. So we would like to kill that so our tank can tank a little bit better. Okay, just let's move in here. Get a hole for us. Trimus charges down, and we use our overclocking kit on Trimus as well. Oh, there's a repair station down there, and another scorpion. Repair gel. Repairs 4 hull to units in 3 tile range. Upon destruction, applies 2 internal damage. Oh! This is all units, including the enemies. Okay. So that's not quite the same as the health, the one repair station we saw earlier. Okay. Another group of enemies is being teleported in a different room. Oh, there's also matter scattered about this area that you can pick up, and it gets added to your totals. But I'm committed to killing enemies. It's much more important that I do that, I think, than I hunt down matter at this moment. So, Scorpion. Trimus will almost destroy you. So I think... Okay, I think we can kill this scorpion and the bulwark both this turn. Or at least set them up to be destroyed. And, yeah, I think we can do both. So, Trimus... Oh, it's a plasma autocannon, Tim. Well, we're gonna fire it sooner or later. We might as well start now, right? So, actually, this is his main weapon now, Tim. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and fire it. Actually, no, let's not do that yet. A lottery. Let's move you. If I move you there... Okay, it would probably have to be here I want to move you to, because I want you firing on the bulwark. And, oh, there's matter down here. If I feel like rushing down there to get it. I really don't want to fight in this room. I want to fight near the coolers. But maybe we don't have a choice. We'll fight up here in the armor, and then pull back to the repair gel when we need to. I've never seen the enemy target one of these yet. They always go after me, not one of these objects. Generally, when you destroy one of these things, bad things happen to everything within them. As you can see here, this gives you 4 armor to everything within 3 tile range. But when it's destroyed, it puts 5 armor breach on the target. That lasts for 2 turns. And over here, heals units for hull, but it applies 2 internal damage upon destruction, that's at 15% damage taken from your max of life. Whatever your max life is, you take that's suffered as damage. And this is 2 stacks of it, so it's 30% of your max life you take as damage. Alright, well, let's stop babbling, Tim. So, you don't have the Morana on Lotaeri any longer. So, you're going to want to fire the acid cannon here, then. Okay. Tira, you're going to have to crit to kill this. I just realized that. Aegis could kill it probably with a single needle shot would help. But I want Aegis to destroy the Scorpion. I want Tribus in the armor at the end of the round. So, you know what? Okay, so we're going to have to do this. So, you're going to move here. Okay, bulwarks down. Trimus. Woo! Yep, he's gonna get 20 heat. I think... Can you actually hit it from here? You cannot, okay. So we have to move you at least to this spot, Aegis. Okay, enemies coming from up in this side. That was where the next group teleported in. Do I want to kill this last spider from here? Or do I want to now pull back? I mean, I guess this isn't that bad of an area. We have cover. We have armor. We have the ability to repair. I guess we will try sticking it out here instead of heading for the coolers. So you can hit it from there. Scorpions have isolated internals, so they'll take less damage from status effects. Trimus can hit it for 20 to 22 damage with our magnetic cannon. Tira will hit it for 20 through 22. I wouldn't mind actually hitting it with the laser cannon, though I don't think it will kill it, but it will inflict a little more damage. Let's use our overclocking kit, and we'll use it on Tira. And Lotaeri, let's have you move over here. And we'll fire the laser cannon. And now the laser cannon has gained 3 damage. So instead of 12 through 15, it's doing 15 through... it must have been 12 through 14. All right. Trimus... Dead! That will die. Okay. Trimus can grab this next turn. Tira can investigate if there's anything over here. Oh! Hey! An upgrade station! So, throughout the game, these are also located in various rooms in particular missions. Generally, repel the assault and activate the defense tend to have these. They give you a temporary upgrade for the remaining time in this mission. In this case, the unit gains the following effect until the end of the mission. At end of turn, removes 1 status effect. That would have been wonderful for Trimus to help him get rid of the plasma residue. Oh, it lasts 2 turns? I didn't realize plasma residue lasts so long. I'm gonna want Trimus to get that. Okay, I really want Trimus to get that. Let's end the turn. Actually, Aegis still has to go. Aegis will charge you down here. I hear those are Praetorians. I should have had you fire last turn, Aegis. I'm so dumb. Lotaeri needs to get some of his heat down. Oh! Speaking of Praetorians, here is one. Okay, so we need to begin getting ready for them. We want to be in the armor. We don't want them to be in the armor. Oh, man. I had no clue it lasts for so long. Okay. I don't think he can reach you from here, Aegis. Trimus, we're going to move you up and use the Crucible. Trying to clear a hole so that Trimus can sneak in here rather than have to go up and around. And that will do. I guess Lotaeri can come out here to get some extra armor. If he's fired on, that will be okay as well. And we should use... Oh, overclocking kit's still on cooldown. Okay, there's 9 enemies present on the map at this moment. How can I don't... I guess it's gonna be Trimus firing the whatchamacallit again. Can we use the Crucible? It's just outside of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a shame. He could have moved one more spot. Alright. Oh! There's 9 enemies left at the moment. We might have more once that other group spawns in. Okay. So, it doesn't matter. I really want Trimus to get this. I feel like he needs it. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it'll be fine. Of course, the Crucible is also adding additional heat to him. So, I should remember that. Overclocking kit is ready to be used, Tim. So... I guess we should use it on Lotaeri. Oh, or we can find the heavy autocannon and make sure this thing is just dead. How much damage do you inflict? You'll inflict 33 through 45, which might kill it. Probably won't. So we'll need to fire with Lotaeri anyway. So let's do that with the... I really want the laser cannon being improved a little more. We'll fire with the laser cannon. And then we'll move up and fire the heavy autocannon with, on Aegis. Six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's still 2 turns away from being able to assist us in some fashion. Wow, look at that range on that laser cannon. That is wonderful. The repairman will heal him that damage, though. Range 6. So if he moves here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh! He'll be able to return fire on Lotaeri. Do I care? I think I would like to have another upgrade on the gun. So let's use Aegis. Have him use an overclocking kit. On Lotaeri. Lotaeri will move you up so that you can just barely reach and fire on him. Tira. Actually, Aegis. It should be you, Tira. Let's fire on this. Clear up a little more range so I can fire. I have another hole I can fire in. All my units are going to be here to gain the armor. So, Aegis, you can still move. I guess we should have you cover for Lotaeri, so we'll do that. Oh, that's interesting. All right, here they all come. Two Acrids. Another break. No, that was a bulwark. Okay. Can I do enough damage to the Praetorian to make sure it dies this round? I can if we fire with Aegis. Trimus, I need you to have that. Plus 5 armor on that. Plus 40 hit points on that one. We could sneak up there, and if we get a crit, we'll destroy the repairmen. Let's give that a try. Aegis, we could heavy autocannon the Praetorian. That would... If it doesn't kill it, it will probably guarantee... Well, no, it has 5 armor. Let's use the needles instead. And then Lotaeri. Okay, that's everyone. If they don't have another repair bot, this one's gonna die next round. A shame I don't have an AoE gun. There's some guns that fire, they do their damage in a plus formation. This would be a wonderful spot for it if I had range and an angle to hit that Acrid with it. I'm gonna start charging you up. Look how much he still has and how long it took him to get over there. My goodness. Okay, that's dead on its turn when it activates. Aegis, let's use an overclocking kit again on Lotaeri. Make a hole for us. Lotaeri. This has isolated internals on it, Tim. It also has 5 armor. We probably should not have done that, but it's too late now. Let's put a debuff on it. So, even though it has isolated internals, it's still doing some damage over time to it. Let's see. Oh, 1 through 5 damage and a little. We lower its armor by 2. Now, we'll hit it with the with that cannon instead. And Lotaeri, you are getting overheated. Thankfully, there's no heaters here. I think we'll have to move him around the corner to protect. Well, he's got 5 armor at this moment, so maybe we don't have to move him. I want to have Tira try for another crit over here on one of the Acrids, so we're going to do that. Tira has movement left, so we could move her over here. No, we'll keep her here, because maybe this will keep these enemies out of the armor, out of the suppression field. Lotaeri and Aegis can still move. I think we'll be okay. The Scorpion's gonna come down here and probably, probably shoot Lotaeri, to be honest. Maybe we do pull back just a tad. We could fall back to this. We could then destroy the suppression field with Trimus. If I'm going to fall into a direction, I don't want Trimus being alone. So Tira should round the corner then. And you two. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, we could hide around the corner here. Sure. Let's hide around. Let's hide around the corner if we can. I want to be outside the effect because I think I'm probably going to destroy that next turn, especially if the enemy walks inside of it. I guess we could have one of my characters inside there. Okay, I really didn't want that to happen. I was hoping that they wouldn't put make a hole and shoot Tira with the prop damage. So she's limited. Her crits no longer crit because she's limited to 20 damage. They did walk into the armor plate, the armor area though, which is interesting. These are also all the enemies that are remaining. Okay. 6 armor on that bulwark. Maybe the enemy will gun for one of these if I'm all in it. They're clever enough to make holes for themselves to shoot through walls. I don't think I need to fall back yet. I don't think we'll actually have to fall back. Their tanks are not tanking for them. They're in the front at the moment. Let's have you fire on... Oh, we can't reach the Acrid, so go fire on the spider. Move around the corner. I'm a little nervous, Trimus. If I move you up here, will the enemy gun this down? I also kind of want you to protect Tira, and none of the enemy is inside the armor buff at the moment. So we'll just move you here, and you'll kill the spider for us? Aegis, let's have you shoot down the Scorpion. Lotaeri will move up and assist in destroying it, if he can. He's very close to being overheated, but not quite overheated yet. Okay. That was a good round. We got 3 enemies left now. All of our units are over 50% life, some at 100%. We have some which are dangerously close to overheating, but I think we'll be okay in the end. Okay. I'm going to move Lotaeri over here. Aegis, you'll move here. We'll use the overclocking kit on Lotaeri, and we'll fire a needle, destroying the suppression field and putting -5 armor on this bulwark. We can then use an acid cannon. Trimus can probably get its damage reduced to the point of its life reduced. Yep, where it will die automatically for us. Oh, prop damage. Okay, so we can't. Darn it! You're gonna be hit back by the bulwark. Sorry, Tira. I forgot you can't move again. Oh, that's interesting. Sure, focus on Lotaeri. There's no reason to. We've won this battle. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll heal him anyway. I should get used to it. You know, Lotaeri won't die, but I better make sure I can kill the bulwark this round. All right, mission completed. Woo! That was close. 91 matter, an armored plating, and a cooling kit. All right, so who's getting what? Who is getting what? So Tira, I think it's 2 AP to use the cooling kit. That's the only bad part. The portable cooling works automatically. Alright. Trimus can drop the thermal ammo. And we can give him the cooling kit. At the moment. Aegis will drop the heavy autocannon. And gain some armored plating. Giving us a second tank now. It's much easier to tank when you've got 2 people who can form a wall, basically. So this is 5 armor on both of them. That will go really nice. And Aegis even has 48 hit points, so very useful. I'm not sure what I think about the plasma autocannon now that I know that the residue actually lasts a turn per plasma residue on you. So, like, we used it twice. And it lasted for 3 rounds. So that's going to be very tricky to use the plasma autocannon. Maybe, I mean, it's not much heat to begin with, but that's a lot more heat than I thought it was going to generate. I'm thinking maybe we do put the heavy autocannon back on Trimus and not use the plasma one at the moment. Right? Technically, the heavy autocannon does a little more damage. It does cost 35 heat each time we fire it, but I'd rather know it's 35 heat right then and there than slowly gaining more and more heat each round. Then again, we did just give Trimus a cooling kit to help him if he does get overheated, and we are going to give him an upgrade, or hopefully we'll find something like this nullifier here, which removes status effects at the end of each round, so that could also be useful. There's a blue nullifier, which removes all status effects at the end of the turn. I guess before we make decisions what we're doing next, let's look and see what's available here. Because if one of those is around, maybe we'll gun for it. 1 action point, 20% crit chance. Composer, lightweight propulsion, 5 extra heat. A stinger missile fires twice. Always crits. That's 7 through 10 damage with 2 attacks, range 5, 1 action point. Oh, 1 cooldown though as well to use it. Decomposers are an interesting weapon. They're one that I unlocked. They apply a good amount of corrosion and they fire twice on an enemy, but they also apply corrosion to yourself. So, useful if you have someone who can fire it who has a nullifier, who will be able to get rid of the corrosion, or a repair kit to get rid of it. Ooh, improved diagnostics. That's nice. What's one whole regeneration on us? 88 matter, but it's another hard repel the assault. We have a 100 matter destroy the maintenance station on normal with a sensors kit, which I'll probably just vendor all of these items. But that's like 140 matter sitting right here for the claiming. The only other one that's tempting to me is this, with plus 88 matter for the improved diagnostics. Okay, so I'm going to vendor the thermal ammo. We just don't need it. And I'm not sure yet if I want to replace what weapon Trimus should gain. So, where was that one particular upgrade? What was it called again? Ballistics processor. For 5 heat added per shot, it adds 10 min and 10 max damage to your weapons. So that becomes really efficient with the autocannon. We do 17 to 19 damage for 25 heat. That's tempting. Then we give Trimus back the autocannon. We could drop the plasma autocannon and even the cooling kit. He wouldn't need them. But we have to survive another hard repel the assault mission. And we don't get much matter for it. As nice as that is, I think I'll pass on it. Yeah, I think we're gonna go and do this one. Nothing I'm interested in. We're just gonna vendor all of this stuff. Yeah, we'll go here and we'll vendor everything. And that 100 matter will just be spent on more squad upgrades. So, I don't see anything over here that's... Oh, actually, hold on. We've got... Well, that's all heat is over 40. If I gave that to Trimus... No, I don't think I want to do that. Let's think. The nullifier could be nice to buy that, but no, I won't do that either. Let's go ahead and purchase one of these 2 items, I think. Or maybe we upgrade Trimus. We purchase power management next. Yeah, let's do this. So let's take the -5 heat applied at the end of the turn, because he's going to be gaining lots of heat. And then, I know that doesn't really work so well with the Crucible, but right now the Crucible is on him for that plus 40 max heat. It also is a really nice, tricky way to damage enemies if they are overheated. Once Trimus no longer has heating problems, we'll be dropping the Crucible from him. So, I don't need all of those squad items over there. Am I happy? I don't really want 3 weapons on Lotaeri either. We could give Lotaeri, I guess, the cooling kit and drop off the laser cannon or the magnetic cannon. And I like the magnetic cannon, though. I'll be right back, everyone. I'm gonna do some thinking off screen. Alright, everyone. I've done some thinking, and I've moved the equipment around. So Tira's going to be using a laser cannon now, and an autocannon, rather than her ray gun, and she's dropped her heavy reactor. My idea is that the laser cannon gives her extreme long-range sniper shot. And every time she fires it, it gets a little more powerful. And because she has a second move, she can take an extremely long shot and then move behind cover if we need her to. And if she doesn't need to move, she has deployable cooling on her still. I'm giving her the heavy autocannon as well, so that she can deal with enemies at a closer range. Still a decent range of 7 there. And this has 35 heat, but if she moves, fires, and then she destroys it, we might not have to move her again, in which case deployable cooling will take care of all the extra heat. And without the heavy reactor, she's back up to 100 max heat, not 75. The adaptive sensor is still useful because she now has a 40% crit chance. So this has a 40% chance to inflict an extra 10 damage when we fire the laser cannon, meaning it does just about what the ray gun used to do, normally whenever it crits, at a greater range. And the heavy autocannon has a 40% chance to crit with each hit, increasing its damage to 20 to 25, which with every single one of the shots it fires, and it fires 3 a turn. So I think it will be handy for her. So we'll try this next run. Trimus is using the plasma autocannon, the crucible, and we gave him a Morana at the moment as well for that armor breach. It's another character that has corrosion at the moment. The crucible is adding that 40 max heat, applies plasma residue to the enemy, and transfers heat over to him. Plasma autocannon, as we've seen, he'll gain a lot of heat, but I'm hoping to remember that the repair kit will actually cleanse it. I forgot that I can totally do that. I don't know why I didn't do that last episode, but I didn't do it. Still has his armor plating. Aegis remains unchanged. Needle, overclocking kit, repair kit, and armor plating. And Lotaeri is taking the magnetic cannon, acid cannon, the acid infuser, and he's grabbing the cooling kit. Because sometimes I don't fire anything on Lotaeri because he's so overheated. So this will give him a chance to actually begin recovering a little bit of that if need be. And if this goes really well, we can probably just vendor all this stuff to help us get more matter at the end of the next mission. Speaking of the next mission, I think we will still go for destroy the maintenance station. I want the 100 matter, and I want to just vendor all this stuff. Again, this is the only other really tempting one because I do like the idea of that ballistics processor. Improved diagnostics could also be useful. I mean, well, we could go for this, Tim. You could go for it. It's 88 matter, you vendor the flux cannon, you vendor the heat sink, you actually use the improved diagnostics. What do you think? You just did a repel the assault, and you survived. Okay, done. We'll do another one of these. So repel the assault it is. Let's do it. Network analysis indicates corrupted units nearby. Transferring control to Hannibal. Alright, so as before, I don't know where the enemies are coming in from. And there's a cooling station down here. Oh, and enemies! Okay, we're fighting there. Alright, that's where we're going. Yup. Tira, we're gonna fire. What's this guy gonna have? This guy's gonna do... So this guy's upgraded. Whatever... that circle that we see, that's his upgrade. That circle thing right here. Yep. He'll apply 1 armor breach to targets when he strikes them. This repairman's also upgraded. Also a damage upgrade. Okay. Aegis, let's use the overclocking kit on Trimus to start. We'll move you over here. We'll fire and make a hole for us. Trimus, you're heading in. Lotaeri, however, is going to go over to a different room. I want to see if we can find any more matter lying around or an upgrade station he can quickly nab. Okay, let's end the turn. Okay, we've got at least 2 enemies. Might be another one down here. Let's deal with these fools first. Tira. So, let's do a attack against the... they're both awkward to fight. I think Trimus... Actually, with the Morana will do only 26 damage. That won't be enough to kill the repairman. I think his plasma autocannon combined with Aegis firing his needle twice might be enough to kill the spider. You should be sure of this, Tim, because if you don't kill the spider, the repairman will heal it. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can fire Aegis. Aegis can fire at the repairman. Trimus won't destroy the heavy spider by himself. He'll need some assistance for that. I think what we do is Tira and Aegis try to destroy the repairman together. Trimus damages the heavy spider. That would be the plan. Alright, Tira, let's go ahead and make this a thing. Good! Nice! You crit! It's almost dead. Let's move you over here. And up. Nothing in that room at all. Okay. Aegis, you have to move there if I want you firing on both of them. This will only take a single shot. Let's move Trimus here. He'll fire on the spider after Aegis gets to fire. And I want a... Oh, Aegis already used one of his action points? He did not. Okay, we used the overclocking kit in that last turn. Now, his isolated internals means the heavy spider won't take 15% damage automatically. Yep, he takes just 3, not 7. Nothing in that room either. Okay, so we're failing to find anything useful except for this this cooler. Oh, what the heck? There was another spider in the room. Alright, Trimus. So, let's have Aegis use the overclocking kit on Trimus. And he'll destroy this spider. I think at this point it doesn't matter if there's any literal matter in any other room. I don't think I'm willing to risk separating my squad so much. We have 2 more rounds of enemies beaming in. I guess we could try one more round. You would be able to hit them there. Oh, Aegis, you used both your action points already. Alright, never mind. Trimus, let's move you into the cooler. We're not getting that. Enemies are in this room and active already. Alright, we need to begin pulling back. Yeah, it's just too far away. I don't want Lotaeri isolated from the rest of the squad. Aegis, so let's look at Trimus. He's within the cooler, so he will cool down. Oh, this blocks line of sight. Interesting. Nice! Good crit! Lotaeri? Can I... Oh, you've already moved. You can't reach him with the cooling kit this turn. Alright, that works for me. Thank you for that. I'm very happy with that. Lotaeri, hold on. Let's see. I have to move you here to use the cooling kit on Tira. And I think we will do that. Tira, you should totally finish one of these off. So let's kill the repairman. Actually, hold on. You can kill off the repairman, Aegis. And you have some armor on you now, so that's probably the better thing to do. We can see more enemies spawning in over on that side. So let's have you fire the laser cannon. Doing a little damage over there. And you crit again. Well done. The overclocking kit is also ready, Tim. Keep that in mind. So let's use that before I forget, and we'll use it on... we'll use it on Trimus. Destroy that. I have not forgotten the repair kit cleanses plasma residue. I just haven't felt Trimus needed it quite yet. Annoying. Annoying, but that won't be too bad. We can use the magnetic cannon. And then we'll pull you back into the cooler. Aegis. I don't think I need to use the repair kit yet. Let's have you... Trimus will kill that. Actually, you know what? Since Trimus will kill this one, and this one could probably be killed by Tira. Let's move Trimus here. Aegis will move here and use the repair kit on Trimus. Heals him and gets rid of the plasma residue. And Tira... Oh, will damage but not destroy that heavy spider. And I can't quite get you into the cooler. There we go. I hate you. Moved right up. Oh no! What is... Oh, I didn't even notice these guys. There are enemies right beside us. One, two, three, four, five, six. Trimus can get in the way, so that will be good to know. Aegis, let's use the overclocking kit on Trimus. Heavy spider, that will absolutely be dead when it activates. Let's use the cooling kit on Lotaeri on Tira to get that heat down. And then we'll move you behind cover. They're going to destroy more of the wall and break through this area, I'm pretty sure. But I still want Trimus here to take the brunt of that attack. Didn't actually think he'd have range on Lotaeri. So that puts a corrupted data on Lotaeri. He cannot be healed at the moment. We can let him know that he shouldn't have done that. Let's see. Put a ton of damage on the heavy spider. I think Tira can move here and fire on the... Actually, we can probably move here and fire on the Praetorian. I should kill the heavy spider. And also form more of that wall to protect my fragile units. Alright, I think this is over. It's looking pretty good for us. So, Lotaeri? Let's think here. Actually, who's going to be doing what? We have another... The repairman should totally be aced. Probably from Tira. The Praetorian's already dead, so we don't have to worry about it at all. Let's use our... No one needs a repair at the moment either. Let's use the overclocking... Oops, that's the needle. Sorry, that's a repair kit. Let's use the overclocking kit on Trimus. And fire once... actually... I kind of want the wall here, Tim. Fire on the repairman. We'll move you back a hair, Trimus. Actually, let's move first up Lotaeri. Trimus moves back a hair. Can I get a shot on someone? We can. Oh, ho, ho. Look at that. You have one spider and a repair bot left. And notice how effective it is now that I have 2 units able to tank for us. I'm not nearly as worried as I had been earlier. Alright, well, let's kill the spider. Wow! Excellent work, Trimus. We could use the repair kit, I suppose, to get rid of all the debuffs that are on Trimus. And then, we'll just move you away. We shouldn't need to worry about a single repair bot giving me trouble. Actually, I think we'll kill it right here with Tira. Alright! Well done! Flux Cannon, Heatsink, Improved Diagnostics. The last mission this is the last mission in Tier 1, and then we go up to Tier 2. Alright, so we'll do this in the next video, though, everyone. Let's quickly look at our gear. I'll go ahead and assign some... Actually, I guess I can consider what... Well, let's do this at least. So, we've just gotten our first squad upgrade of Improved Diagnostics. We'll assign it here. And now, our squad units will automatically be regenning 1 hull each turn. The Flux Cannon automatically crits. That could be useful, because that plays well with our adaptive sensors. So that will do 24 damage, period, whenever we fire it, at 20 heat. I mean, the heavy autocannon does significantly more damage, right? 33 through 45. I think we stick with the heavy autocannon at the moment. And the heatsink, that's useful. No, I think we'll just hold on to what we have. Alright, but before we end this session, I'm going to produce, I think, the power management I see here. So, unless is there anything else I might want? No. So, it would just be an upgrade. There is some nice upgrades for Lotaeri and Aegis. I really like the all allies in 5 tiles range repair 2 hull. That would be very nice for Aegis. 1 AP would also be nice, because that would let Aegis use his repair kit and heal. I'm sorry, his overclocking kit and heal. and still fire his, or fire his weapon twice and use the overclocking kit, or fire the weapon once and use the repair. But he's got one action point down here waiting for him if I want to get down there eventually and take that. So I think we'll save our matter for that upgrade instead. Just more regeneration. We're going to want a lot of it as we go forward. I think I liked Tira with this setup as well, very much. So I don't think I need the ray gun or heavy reactor. So we could probably vendor them. I'll hold on to them at the moment though. Why don't we go ahead and take a look at this really quick? Actually, you know what, everyone? I'll stop here. I'll do a lot of thinking off screen. And when I come back, I'll have assigned stuff for the squad, and I'll be ready to go. We'll do a summary at the beginning of the next video, and that will do. So thank you all for watching. I hope this was entertaining, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.